You got some Christmas hot takes?
I got some Christmas hot takes.
So you just sat around on Christmas. You're like, you know what? When we get back on Tuesday.
It was all this morning. Do you have?
Oh, really? So hot take this morning?
Yeah, several of them as I was preparing for this show.
Ooh, hot take.
Still burning.
Forrester, can you give me Tim Beck pre-Aloha Bowl or Hawaii Bowl or whatever bowl it was? He's the head coach of Coastal Carolina, and you get Coastal Carolina in a bowl game in Hawaii, and the Chanticleer girls are out there on the beach. It's photo day at the beach,
right?
And all of a sudden, you get the head football coach. He jumps out there, and he's on the beach in Hawaii, so he's shirtless. The mascot's there, and the Chanticleer dance team is there.
Yeah.
So you take a photo, right?
They're not wearing their dance uniform.
They are not wearing their dance uniforms, and old Diamond Head's probably got a great view behind them there for sure.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but old Tim Beck's there, and he's holding the Hawaiian Bowl logo, bash at the beach.
Yep.
And I think it's a team function, obviously, with everybody there. So they send out that photo on social media, and all of a sudden, crap hits the fan on social media, and they have to rip it down. I'm right about this, Forrester, right? They had to take it down.
Yeah.
Wait, why?
Well,
that's my hot take. Why?
Yeah, I mean, look, it's kind of weird that the coach is shirtless with the dance team, but I don't think there's anything that.
Well, yeah, people were saying it's inappropriate. He's the leader of the football program. This is the dance team. They're in bikinis, and he's in a swimsuit shirtless. He should not be in this photo. And I'm like, let's ignore that an overstuffed rooster is in there as well. I mean, is that
blow up on that, Forster?
I mean, would Nick Saban do this? Probably no. Would Kirby Smart do this? Probably no.
Ed Orgeron would have.
Would Ed Orgeron do this? I'm sure he has.
No, would have. Would do it right now. Yes. If Ed had been on the beach, he'd have jumped in the picture.
And look, it would be kind of normal if it was Orgeron. I don't know much about Tim Beck. I mean, know who he is, obviously, but. Yeah.
I mean, tell me what is, if you're trying to find something wrong with this.
No, I mean, it's kind of strange, but I don't think there's anything nefarious about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's girls in a bikini and a guy in a swimsuit. You see that at every single beach in the world.
And I guarantee what happened is he's probably hanging out with the team. They're not going to take the whole team and the whole dance team. So somebody was probably like, hey, let's get a picture. It's a great backdrop.
For recruiting, right? I mean, this is going to be when they'll be, this picture will float around somewhere so they can show it to recruits. We went to Hawaii.
Tim looks like he's in good shape. I probably would have put the shirt back on.
Okay, but if he puts the shirt back on, is there no issue, or is it just that he's with girls in a bikini? Is that the problem?
I think if he's got shirt on, I don't think it's a problem.
Okay, so we've got girls in a bikini on a beach that are school dance teams. So that's our issue, right?
Yeah.
All right. So have you seen what some of these girls? I know this sounds like an old man, but I'm just making a point here. What some of the dance teams wear. Yeah. So if they're in their dance team costume standing on the beach, no problem, right?
Well, the volleyball team.
Or the beach volleyball team.
Yeah, or just the regular volleyball team. Those those uniforms are tight.
Where we draw lines is super weird to me.
That's exactly right. I mean, by modern day standards, that swimwear that they're all matching there is conservative, relatively speaking.
Yeah,
I can't see the backside.
No, it could be a thong in the back.
But you know what? There's no photo in the back, so it doesn't really matter.
But I have a good opinion that it's probably at least cheeky on the backside, right?
Probably so.
Yeah, a little cheeky on the backside, but that's what you get nowadays, right?
My biggest issue, the most offensive thing, I think the mascot's wearing Crocs
with
socks.
In fact, wearing Crocs, I believe.
What is Coach Beck holding?
It's the logo.
It's the Beach Bash logo, I believe. Yeah.
It's like a chain around his neck, Lance. It's like a oversized necklace. And, there's a young lady that's got her hand on the small of his back, and he appears to have his hand on her shoulders.
Yep.
That is the extent of the touching that is going on, God forbid, between a man and a female. Yep. I don't get why this was a deal. It is still, this has been a week long, and he's still having to apologize.
Yeah, see, I haven't seen anything about this.
No, there's an apology. There's an absolute apology.
Wait. How did he
pull down?
Yeah, please tell me how he frames his apology.
I'm going to have to pull it back up. If you'll give me 1 second, I'll pull it. Tim Beck is his name, right, Jimmy D?
Yeah, it is, Tim Beck. And by the way, he went out and coached a hell of a game. Coastal Carolina won the game.
Yep, I thought San Jose State was going to have a mad on based on the fact they got left out of the Mountain West championship game, and they were one of the hottest teams down the stretch. But, yeah, they played a hell of a game.
Yeah.
The decision to post the team, this is Tim Beck's statement here. He's released a statement on this, by the way.
Yeah. Before the game, I think.
The decision to post the photo for #TillTuesday was mine. We are in Hawaii as a program, and our dance team is an important part of that. As head football coach, I'm responsible for all aspects of our program. The decision to delete the photo was made because the focus of the post was distracting from our time in Hawaii and our preparation for Saturday's game. That decision was mine, Beck said in a statement.
Yeah. Now, see what I like about Tim Beck right here? Probably wasn't his idea to post this photo, but you know what he did? He said, it was my idea.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, come fire me or come at me. And we're in this bowl game. You guys lost the country boy to Liberty. I came in. I've got to still winning games. And he coached a hell of a game the other day.
This is one of those where, like, you can do nothing wrong, which he did nothing wrong. He had his photo made with his dance team on the beach. He's in a swimsuit. They're in swimsuits. They're on the beach.
In Hawaii.
Right? So he's done nothing wrong. But anymore, if the Twitter mob decides you've done something wrong, you end up having to apologize. That's what's crazy about it. Like,
Yeah, but I don't know why it was necessary for him to apologize. Like,
he didn't really apologize.
pull the photo
I
down.
misrepresented that. He explained why the photo was pulled. He had to release a statement on it. Would have been a better way of me saying it. He released a statement. But like anymore, no matter whether it's right or wrong, if the mob determines it's wrong,
That's right.
and it's just the social media mob. Like, I know a lot of you guys hate Clay Travis. Like, I get it, okay? I understand. I like Clay. I'm fine with Clay. One thing Clay has said, and even if you hate Clay, I don't think you can argue this one. We give way too much of an outsized voice to social media in this country. Like, there's a small percentage of people that are on social media, and even smaller percentage that actually comment on it. But we let those comments rule our world sometimes. And that is just, it's a bad decision overall, not just in Tim Beck's situation.
The decisions that are made on some of the comments. I mean, people have lost their jobs.
Yeah, but main media outlets, the Daily Mail is like a legit thing in Europe, right, Rockstar?
That is the one. It is the Meghan Markle and Prince Harry gossip site. They've kind of tamed it down. They had the lawsuit against it. Yes, Daily Mail does a lot of good stuff, but they really focused on the Meghan Markle stuff.
But it's a real media outlet. That's
Yes,
what I'm
it
saying.
is.
Yeah, Daily Mail is.
Like
yeah.
they've got reporters
Correct.
and such. Coastal Carolina, this is in across the pond now.
Okay.
Coastal Carolina mysteriously deletes racy beach pic of shirtless football coach Tim
Racy.
Beck, 57, and bikini-clad dance team from social media. By the way, I wouldn't let that headline in our Friday spot. Too long.
And Dunaway does long ones.
yeah.
Hey, how about
It got you to click.
How
That's
about-
the thing. They're trying to get you to click.
I went to high school where they used to do a calendar for the Key Club girls, and the summer girls would be wearing a swimsuit on a high school calendar, right?
Yeah,
they were
but-
they're
right.
selling it to raise money.
We're also living in a country where we have outlawed the bikini competition as part of the Miss USA, right?
I guess I don't really watch Miss USA.
No, but I think
that's the case.
I mean,
I don't
have we
think
not-
they do the bikini contest
I think that was
anymore.
one of our stories on Trash. I think
Yeah.
it was it Miss Universe, Miss
It's
USA.
just Miss America that does not do the bikini anymore.
But my point is, like, if the dance team, just the dance team, took that photo and sent it out, nobody says a word about it. But because the football coach is in a swimsuit, standing in between a girl and a 7-foot rooster, we have an issue with it. That just does not compute with me. I don't really understand what the issue was.
Yep. Athlon Sports college football team quietly deletes photo of shirtless coach. Probe into Coastal Carolina scandal over photo.
Scandal.
The headlines we come up
Scandal.
with. My hot take is it's the human body. We're on the beach in Hawaii. Everybody chill and have a good time. Mai Tais for everybody. That's what I say.